Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ed Hubbs. What we have right here is this is a 5-day airbrush class, and since this is such a unique project that we're doing, I wanted to explain a little bit about my airbrush classes. This bike here was sent by Makara to my shop. This was a design that she came up with, and we're going to do this project in the class. These are some test panels that we did yesterday in the first day in the class, but I'm going to let her explain this design right here a little bit in detail about how she came up with it and why we're doing her bike. All yours.
Okay, well, the design is just something that's totally original. You don't really see it on the Harleys, but it's something that it just kind of puts you in a mindset of surrealism and just total comfort zone. And so that's basically what I was going for, and I wanted to push the envelope on a design, so that's what I came up with.
You said something about Jimmy Buffett. What's the whole story about that?
Jimmy Buffett is just cool. Okay, so he just kind of inspired me. The whole Margaritaville, you know, the laying back and taking life easy, that's what it's about, and that's what I did.
All right, Makara, out of all the different classes you can pick, I know you had told me that you've looked on YouTube and you've looked on the internet for airbrush classes. Explain why you chose us over going to any place else.
Well, the main reason was because I had seen a lot of the YouTube videos, and I had seen how you instruct people, and it was just very down to earth. It wasn't.
I'm a very cool guy.
He is. He's very cool. And I had done a lot of research, and when it came down to it, I felt really comfortable. I understood his teaching methods, and you know, I had looked into some other classes, but they were the bigger classes. It wasn't a one-on-one situation, which I found out after speaking with you,
Yep.
that this would be a one-on-one thing. And
I want to say something here real quick. What she's talking about, like airbrush getaway classes, don't get me wrong. I personally want to take some of the classes. They're excellent classes, but they're in a group. What we have here is this is a one-on-one class, and that's how she got to bring this project in. I offer in my one-on-one class, which is a 5-day class, that you can bring projects. We've done tailgates, front ends of cars, helmets, guitars, rifles, you name it. She sent her bike here, and this is a project that she's going to do in the class, and when we're finished with it, we're also going to do some other projects. But go ahead.
Well, give Ed the big head. I just really couldn't picture myself learning from anybody but the best. And in my category, in my mindset, Ed is the best. So
yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you. Well, before we get into this project, one last thing. I want you to explain to everybody what the facility is like. When you drove in the driveway, when we come past the deer out in our field, you know, what your thoughts are. I mean, as far as staying in an apartment, the food, the Pam cooks, just everything about this place. What's your thoughts on it?
Okay, for beginners, I arrived at the airport. Ed was there waiting on me, which was awesome. He picked up my luggage. We came here as a group.
I'm a gentleman.
He is. And we came here as a group, and the scenery is to die for. It is so relaxed and just offset from the beaten path. You've got the deer and you've got the mountains and the trees. It's just a very relaxing and home type setting. The apartment that I stay in is awesome. It's just off of the main house. It's set up perfect.
A lot of privacy.
A lot of privacy. You've got a huge window to watch the deer and everything else. It's so cool. Pam's cooking. Kudos to the Pam, because that woman can cook, and she does an awesome job, so you're not going to go hungry when you're here. The shop is like right here on the property. I'm allowed to come in here whenever I want to. It's open 24/7. I can come in here and practice. I've got like full reins of whatever I want to do. It's just awesome. You know, we sit out and talk in the evenings, and there's nothing tense about this situation. Nothing. It's been awesome. It's something I would definitely do again, and it's definitely worth it.
Right, you guys heard what Makara had to say. This is just one student in our airbrush class. I'm going to show you several more on this video that have taken the classes and different projects they've done. But you can see the test panels. I always say do a test panel. Here's why. she's only gonna, not only is she gonna get to do the test panel, she gets to take these home, hang up in her house. But this will be a replica of what we're gonna do on the bike. And this is just a sample work right here. This is her design. So we've already painted this and used candies. We're using all house color. And then we're gonna sand this down flat because we've already clear coated it. From that point, we're gonna go ahead and airbrush the design onto it, and that will be done there. That's what we'll use on the bike. So this is the first stage. We're gonna go ahead and do that on the bike right now. So let's get into it.
Yeah, I want you to check this out.
Yeah, a little bit of a flat spot right here. A little harder than it looks, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot harder than it
It's
looks.
transfer paper. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to pull it about the length of the fender there. I like that. Without it sticking each other, I'm going to go ahead and let it clear down to the bottom of the fender.
Ready to be, doesn't it?
Yep. We could have put the green tape on top, but with the reflection line, you had a good balance of where you could see where to put the tape. You start getting all the streaks going in it now. You want some light and dark spots is what you're going for. Let it go about right there, and then we'll put one more coat on. So you got a couple of those, which are really nice. You can go back in right here where you got a nice fade. It's perfect. Come back in like this.
Did it? Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
An uh-oh.
What's an uh-oh?
What's that? That is an uh-oh.
What is an uh-oh? Where you crossed over?
See my real
Then grab
defined line?
Well, if you cross over like that, you got your mistaker here. This is your eraser. Go back over it. I'll just take and cross this over. Like where this is going to
Yeah, that's what I was
in with. And then we're going to take our candy colors and start fogging those back in across the top of the white. Guys, I just want to explain a little bit. This is Jeremy. He's taking a 1-week airbrush class. This is a 3-day, this is the 3rd day that he's into the class. The first day we did this, second day we kind of played around, 3rd day we did these. Explain to everybody on YouTube here, what's your opinion of the class? What are what have you learned? What haven't you learned? And what did you expect when you came here?
Well, what I expected when I come here is just what we've done. I present to you, my ideas, what I like to do, what I'd like to learn, stuff that I'm not too familiar with. And the first day I told you, take me out of my comfort zone. Take me out of what I do. Yeah, most definitely. Take me out of what I do from day to day. Because if I'm coming in a class to learn, just showing up and doing everything that I've done before doesn't work.